Happy Sunday everyone. It is 9:25 and I am about to start painting. So here is the plan. I painted 2 bits of walls yesterday. I am going to start by the rest of the room and then the second coat on those walls. Then I'll have a break for lunch and then hopefully I can finish the rest of the second coat. After that will be enough time to do that. So fingers crossed it all works. As you can see, my living room is messy. I haven't had a chance yet to tidy up the rest of the rooms. I just want to focus on getting that painting done while the boys are away. Should be home at about 6 p.m. tonight. So yeah, and tomorrow we are going to Ikea to buy all the stuff for inside the drawers and all that, and potentially some storage furniture for Alfie's room, because he has virtually no storage for toys, but he has more and more toys and I can't store them all down the stairs. It's just not possible. So I'm just gonna get some like this. These are £20 and the boxes are £2.50, so the whole thing comes out to £30. So I thought it's pretty decent really. And what we've done with the ones I've seen before is that we turned that into closed storage for when it got bigger basically. So these are quite versatile. We have them in every room I think, apart from the kitchen, and they kind of rotate between rooms and all that. So yeah, I am going to start now and I will keep you updated on the progress. Hello, so it's 12 o'clock. Sorry, it's all blurry, my lens is disgusting, but I don't have the best hands to clean it now. I have finished the first coat everywhere. I am actually going to do a second coat on what I had painted last night, but I thought I would give you a first look. Now bear in mind, all the parts that will be tiled are not painted. Obviously I just went over a little bit, but I'm not going to bother painting them. And the ceiling will be repainted later on by professionals, but that might be later down the line. We're not going to do it just yet. It was never properly painted. There's just a whitewash over the plaster from when we moved in, but we'll just do that probably in springtime. Well, I get somebody to come over and paint a few things in the house, but for now I'm going to show you what everything looks like. So bear in mind, it does look patchy and not even yet, but it's a very light blue. So see, all that bit down there is going to be tiled, and then same for that bit, so I didn't bother. This is all painted. The color is not coming the right way. That's very much, I don't know, it's not the same blue as it actually is. But yeah, this is what it looks like so far, and I'm going to paint this wall above there and this wall, and then I'll have my lunch and take a break. So it is 4 o'clock and the painting is all finished. I'm going to show you around. I'm very pleased with the color. After the first coat it looked very bright blue in a way, but not the color I had intended. But with the second coat it's exactly what I wanted. So this is a tip if you're ever painting a wall and the paint takes 2 coats. Sometimes it takes 2 to get the real color. So I'm going to show you around now. I hope it will pick up. Well, it does pick up on the background there. As I said before, the bottom of the walls I haven't bothered because I am getting them tiled soon. So here, well actually the way it is showing right now on my camera anyway is the more shadows. There are shadows on the wall there from that. It's not actually thing. But yeah, this is it's actually very light blue. And then I've done all this. Let's go very light. There I go. And then all there and all the back. This is the last I've done, so it's not very dry yet. That's why it's a bit patchy for the minute. But I've removed all the tape as well, and I'm very pleased with the results. So I'm now going to tidy up all this. We're going to put our fridge in where the other fridge will be. Well, we're going to leave it first because we're going to have to move it back out for the tiling. We were going to leave it in the office, but to be honest, every time we want to get something like a bit of milk for tea or anything, we have to cross to the other side of the downstairs to go in the fridge, and it's not really handy. So we are just going to move it for now in the gap for the future fridge, and we'll move it back out whenever we get the tiling done. And we're going to put the table back up as well, because it's just sitting in the living room. We might as well have it up in the meantime, because it's still another, could be 10 days maybe before the tiler comes. So so yeah, we're gonna have an operational kitchen in the meantime. And my next job is going to be to tidy up everything, and then I'm going to decide what for each drawer. I'm going to make a list about what accessory we need to organize that drawer. And yeah, and tomorrow I go to Ikea, so that will be sorted, and then there will be nothing to be done to the kitchen until the tiling. But I'm glad that in 1 week basically this was all sorted. And here is the kitchen now, with the table in, and well, our old fridge, the new one, will be more towards against the wall and the whole width of the thing, and all the rest with the paint, which is now pretty much dry, and I'm very pleased with the results. It is 11:30 and I have just finished making a list of the things to get in Ikea tomorrow. There's quite a few things we need to get really, and I didn't want to have to remember everything, and the stuff we need to get somebody from the kitchen department to order for us in, you know, in the warehouse part of the store. So I just want to go with the list printed. The good thing about the Ikea website is that when you print the list, you can ask for the location of the items in the warehouse to be. So you have your thing printed and you don't have to go through the store and find every item and write down the thing yourself. It's already all printed based on the store you go to. So yeah, I am actually going to do a 2-in-1 vlog, I think, with tomorrow, because I feel like I don't have a lot of vlogging today. I can't remember exactly, but there was not much content because I was so busy. So I will see you in the morning. I'm off to bed, and we are going to Ikea then. Good morning everyone, and happy Monday. It is currently, I have the time on my oven, 10 o'clock, and we are off to Ikea in about 5-10 minutes. I'm just gonna get Alfie dressed. James needs to get dressed, and then we're ready to go. I have loaded the car already with the stuff we need to return. I have printed a list of what we need, and we are gonna have lunch there as well. We usually go that we go either for when there's lunch or dinner time included in that, and we eat there. So yeah, we will bring you along and show you what we're about to do. We're now having dinner. Owen is having chicken nuggets and chips and a smoothie. James is having fish and chips and peas, and that's like coconut and raspberry thing.
I think so.
And I'm having meatballs and mash, and I'm having the pear drink, and Alfie is asleep. So we are taking advantage of the quiet to eat. So we're just finished in Ikea. We're just waiting for James with the last bit of trolley. I'm going to show you so far how much we have in the car. There's a few more, there's 2 drawers and a few shelves coming as well. So here are the boys. Let's put that seat down, and we have things all over here. The boat and the buggy. It's actually not too bad, like it fits. The shelves are going to go slot in there, whereas James had to collect them at the collection point, so I thought I would start packing the car. And this is it. Do you want to explain what you're doing, Owen?
I'm loving this.
We got 2 baskets like these to sit on a little shelf behind the kitchen door, where we have one for fruit and one for vegetables.
And the fourth one, which is white, is what we call you when you love it.
Owen loves the feeling. It's true that when you start you can't really stop. And then we got a lot of things, but we'll show everything when we get home, okay? Because it will be easier. But it's mainly stuff for inside the drawers, and it's all kitchen stuff, I think. Yeah, I think we didn't get anything else. Hello again. We are now back home. It is 8:10 in the evening. We stopped by Lidl on the way home to get some a bit of food because we had nothing, and I'm going to order the shopping tonight for collecting it tomorrow, but we really had nothing left for tonight. So the dinner is on. We got Lidl made roast dinner, which is now in the oven. I have then set up all the stuff we got, so I thought I'm going to show you now before I end this vlog how the inside of the cupboards look and the extra little things we've got The kitchen is very cluttered right now because there's stuff that I need to put away and stuff I haven't built yet because I'm going to wait for the tiling to be done. But yeah, I will give you a quick look around. So in that corner, the bins are going to go because we have new ones. I'll show you in a minute. We are going to put a shelf that will have the fruit and vegetable baskets on it, like a little station where we leave our post and important papers and stuff like that, and probably just keep the brush and pan in that side. Then changes. So in the oven cabinet we now have the shelves, which makes it look a lot more organized, and now keeping like the roasting trays and oven dishes, and these are crepes machines, crepes makers, whatever you want to call them in English. Then down here we have a divider. So we bought these silicone oven gloves, and we bought these as well, which can do like pots. You know, you can put them on the table if you want, or you can grab pots with them. We've got more bags like this. So this is kind of like all the, you know, papers and lunch bags, and this is a microwave cover. It's a Hello Kitty thing. I think one of my friends brought that back from China. It was like a microwave cake recipe, and you had that, but we use that in bowls. It's very handy. Then in here we have a divider, so we have all the baking you know, molds, trays, and whatever you want to call them as well. Then in here we have the kitchen utensils, so we got some inserts for that. This is what we use for cooking here, and I've put the pizza cutter because I'm figured that I'm going to take the pizza out here, probably onto there, and cut it there for the boys, or for us really. Spices I haven't changed. I think for the minute all the space is used, I can see everything. So even if it doesn't look very pretty, I'm just gonna keep it like that. And then in here we now have two dividers. So we have like the dilutable juices and syrups here. These like ketchup and small sauces and like soy sauce and all. And the oils. And this is like a measuring jug for making risotto. In here we now have this compartment that can store the chopping boards. I decided to just leave them. This one I haven't added anything either. They're, you know, fine. We bought this. This is a colander that fits on top of our sink, the same way the chopping board does. I'll show you in a second. In here, the tea and hot drinks drawer. I've got just this box to fit, you know, all the bits like this, so then everything else is nice and pretty. This is a baking accessories drawer, so I've put the longer thing there, and like all the smaller things I've put in boxes. These are all cookie cutters mainly, and this is all the rest, and that's the bigger stuff. Down here, no change, mixing bowls and a blender. Under the sink, oh, on the sink, so we go, oh, I bought this, which is to put pots, and I thought if I'm cooking there and I'm putting them there. And this to have like a cookbook or my tablet on. I'll talk to you about my tablet before I stop actually. And this is the chopping board that fits over the sink. So it's quite handy as well to put the tray whenever you just stop that. Then we got this little bucket to put these. And we wanted a small drainer thing with a tray at the bottom because we don't have the, well, we have that draining thing, but because of our face bottle not coming out of the dishwasher dry, we always need to have something to make them dry a bit more than after the dishwashing, so this can go there or for the thing we are hand washing. Then under there, so the top drawer has bin bags, dusting pan, some wipes, dishwasher stuff basically. And the second drawer, which is now our bin system. So we have, I need to put back, this is going to be the main recycle bin, the normal bin, glass bin, and the compost bin. In here is the dishwasher. This has not changed, it's still the corner thing. In here we now have some inserts, which makes it look a lot nicer, and same for the top one. There we go. And then for the boys things, so I got these stands to put the plates and the bowls, and I put a divider there so the cups can go there, and we bought more straws. And this is probably one of the biggest changes. So this is going to be handy for when I'm making lunch boxes and all that. So in here it's all savory, like single wrapped snacks, sweet ones, and then, well, all the biscuits are there. There's a small drawer with custard pots, fruit pouches, dried fruit. So there we go. And the last of the cupboard is this one. I got some boxes, so there's all the baking stuff on our box. There's another one at the back that you can't see behind the flour, but at least that's a lot neater that way. And the other things we bought, these don't really have a place yet. I will wait for the tiling to be done to really decide what goes where on the worktops, because everything is going to be moved when the tiling is happening. So I'll just show you the last few things we have. Those two baskets are going to be for the fruit and veg that don't go in the fridge, and are going to sit on a shelf which will be at the back of the door there. Then I wanted to grow herbs inside to have some all year round that I can use when cooking. So this is a little cute greenhouse. It can actually be fitted to the wall as well, so I don't know what I'm going to do. It's a bit too big to put on the windowsill, so I don't know what I will do. And then the coffee machine, our old worktop tend to have stains of coffee, you know, splatters. As you can see, the back, it kind of splashes whenever you use it. So I thought having a tray there that we can just clean easily would be good, and this one is pretty and goes well with this, so we got this tray for that. I am going to stop this vlog here, but before I do, I thought I would mention about my tablet. I don't know if you remember, I was asking you what tablet should I go for to replace my Kindle, which is completely dead. It was a Kindle Fire I had. God, I'm so spotty. Sorry, I'm not going to talk about my spots at the moment. My skin is really bad at the moment, but I'm not eating great, so I can't complain. Anyway, Currys had a bank holiday sale this weekend, and they had the Galaxy Tab S2 reduced quite a lot. The one I ideally wanted, and I couldn't really afford it. It was a bit over my budget, but with the sale on it came in my budget, which is great. So it should arrive in Currys tomorrow. However, I have a feeling that it won't, and I can't explain exactly why, but I have not received any kind of dispatch notification or anything that it will be delivered to the store, and I don't know. I have a feeling it's not going to happen tomorrow, so we'll see. Watch the vlog tomorrow and you'll find out whether I get my new tablet or not. I hope you like this 2-day vlog. I can't remember exactly what I vlogged, but at least you will see in one vlog the work I have done over the last couple of days. I am absolutely exhausted, I'm not gonna lie, but I can officially say that everything I have to do myself, minus the shelf, which will be very easy. It's a very simple shelf that will be okay, very easy to build after. Everything I had to do myself is done, and I was hoping to finish it by tonight, and I have, which means I can now focus all week on finishing all my stickers for the launch of my new business on Monday next week, in a week exactly. Right now I will have just launched. This is a bit freaky, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Anyway, I'll stop the rambling. I will see you tomorrow for another vlog, and I hope you have a lovely week. Bye.